What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ review, and I'm here to give my review of Batwoman Season 1, Episode 1. Now, this is a series that I didn't want to like it, to be honest with you. I'm a huge Batman fan, and yes, I know Carol Kane exists in the comics, blah, 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 blah. But on TV, I feel like Batwoman is derivative. And that might be unfair to say, but I feel like it's derivative. I would rather see Batman than Batwoman. I'm not, going into it, I was not interested in that storyline. I wanted to see Batman. I think it's okay to have Batman on the small screen. Warner Brothers, DC, it's okay. We can do that. We're savvy enough. We're not dumb. We're savvy enough to know that there's a Batman on the small screen and there's a Batman on the big screen. It's okay, guys. I want to see Batman on the small screen. So the fact that we were getting Batwoman, it rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, this is a derivative character that does not deserve to be on the screen until Batman is. And that's the way I felt. And honestly, that's the way that I normally feel about these things. Like Supergirl. Supergirl is a horrible show. But that being said, I gave it a fair chance. I watched 1.5 seasons of Supergirl before I walked away. But even going into Supergirl, I was like, this is derivative. Why can't we get Superman? And we did get Superman, and he was probably the worst Superman in the history of live action Superman. Another reason why I walked away from Supergirl. It's bad. It's a bad character in Supergirl. I digress. I was not excited about Batwoman because I thought it was derivative. I would have much rather seen Batman. So what I think of this episode? I really liked it, actually. I really liked it. This is why when you have a perception on something that this is going to be dumb, watch it. Just watch it. Because you might end up really liking it. I liked Batwoman Episode 1. I might not like the whole series. It could go... It really could do that. And I half expect it to do that. I half expect it to still. But I was rooting against it. Going in, I was like, I hope this tanks and burns. I was, and that's horrible. We shouldn't do that as fans. We should not do that as fans. That's a bad mindset to have, but I had it. I was rooting against it because I would have much rather seen Batman. But I liked the episode. I think Alice is a really interesting villain. That being said, who could have called the connection 20 miles away? Guys, 20 miles away, I called the connection on who Alice was. Like, I had my telescope, and I was looking, and I was like, yup, I'm not there yet. I'm still a long ways to go. It's going to take me 20 minutes by car to get there. But Alice is Kate's, is it Carol Kane, right? It's Carol Kane. Alice is Batwoman's sister. I knew it. I knew it 5 miles away, 20 miles away. It was just obvious. It was obvious they were going in that direction. So that doesn't mean I don't think Alice wasn't an interesting bad guy. I do think she was interesting. I think that her approach, her Alice in Wonderland motif, her White Rabbit goons, her all of her other goons, I thought it was all very interesting. I wonder if the Mad Hatter is going to pop up, though, right? Mad Hatter should pop up because she's Alice. But the action was well done. The action was well choreographed. The interplay between Batwoman and Alice was very good, and the relationship that's developing between Batwoman and Luke Fox, I thought was really interesting. You know, it seems like he's been the caretaker of Batman's grounds while Batman is away. And I thought that was interesting, and I like that. Let's talk about Ruby Rose for a second, though. Good God. She's a horrible actress. Ruby Rose is a horrible actress. Physicality, the physical part of it, she's fine. She's fine throwing punches. She's fine giving elbows. She's fine running around. But my God, this woman is a horrible actress. Cringe-worthy. There was a couple scenes where she had to emit emotion, and I was like, oh my gosh, why did they, I don't know why they hired her. She's playing a lesbian character, and she's a lesbian in real life, and we can't cast a straight person as a lesbian. That would be horrible. Whatever. Um, she's a horrible actress. She is bad. Like, straight, legit bad. Like, straight, legit, oh my goodness, that high school performer in that high school play emitted more emotion than Ruby Rose does. Fact. That's not even subjective. That is fact. She's bad. Everybody else around her though is good. So, okay. We've got enough of that. We can move on from that. I think she's really bad. I mean, I thought she was bad in Meg, and some of the other stuff I've seen her in. It's like she's gone backwards. Of course, in Meg, she didn't have to do any real acting, and some of the other stuff I've seen her in, she didn't have to do any real acting. Here, she actually had to act, and all of her weaknesses were on display. And I felt bad for her. I did. I felt bad for her. I was like, I'm sorry, honey. That's just not working. Everything else in Batwoman worked for me, though. Everything else worked. And like I said, this may end up being a tornado of crap before it's all over. Very well could be. I do not like any of the CW shows right now. I thought Flash was good, and then it went... I thought Arrow was good, and then it went... I thought Supergirl was bad, and then it got badder. Even Legends of Tomorrow, I thought... Legends of Tomorrow kind of did this for me. So it goes up and then down. I just don't like the CW. I think it's like the lowest denominator form of DC comic book entertainment. Like, just down there. Like, please go pick up a comic book and turn the TV off and go pick up a comic book. They're better. The DCEU is better. I know people, the DCEU is bad. The DCEU is better than the crap that's on CW. That being said, I'm still engaged. I'll watch Batwoman. I'll watch it. And guys, by the way, Crisis on Infinite Earths, I'm watching that. I think everything the CW does ends up being total hot garbage. But I'm watching Crisis. Because Tom Welling's in there. We just found out Lucifer's in there. We just found out that there's gonna be references to the Michael Keaton Batman in there. Guys, they're throwing everything in there. So yeah, you best believe I'm gonna be watching Crisis. But the CW's crap. The CW superhero shows are crap. And they smell. I turn on the TV and I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's right, we're watching CW. Didn't hate Batwoman though. I still fully expect to hate it before it's all said and done, but so far, like what I've seen. How about you? Did you like Batwoman episode 1? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You just sat through my ranting. I've got lots of other rants, and I have some nice things to say about shows too. And, hey, I appreciate you being here at the OQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Every single day